you could tell at the beginning there, right when I fired it up, it seemed like it wasn't getting enough gas or something. Kind of was running weird, like it was hesitating. Very odd. Never done that before. Guess while I'm out and about, stop and get some gas real quick. Oh, great. Not about to wait for that. I've never really done a vlog before, so I guess we'll see how this turns out. But my name is Nick, and I ride a 2016 Yamaha FZ09 or MT09 for our neighbors to the north. I haven't had this bike very long, only a couple months, and I just passed I'm almost to the 1,300 mile mark. So I've always been a Harley rider before this, but my impressions of the bike are, it's awesome. It's a blast. The only downside to this bike is there are a lot of things on the stock motorcycle that I can't even say I don't prefer them. I would probably say I hate them. So, as an example, the stock exhaust sounds like my wife's CBR 250. Some of the things on the stock bike look really dorky, like the turn signals in the front and back. The back has this like giant fender, holds a license plate that obviously had to go. So the only thing that I still really hate on it is the seat. It's god awful. Once that's replaced, I'll be pretty happy with this thing. I've also got a windscreen on it. The exhaust that I put on there is the Akropovic full titanium. I like the way it looks, I like the way it sounds. I took the decibel killer out of it, so it's nice and loud. Doesn't have a cat on it. I put a power commander on it. So it's running pretty good for the most part, except for that weird little start that I had this morning. Let's put some gas in this old girl. One of my favorite parts about this bike is it's so small. I mean, it's not that small, but it's got a short little wheelbase, especially if you're used to riding a cruiser. So it turns nice. It's got loads of power. It's not the fastest bike I've ever ridden, but it's plenty fast. pretty torquey. It's got different riding modes, so if some douchebag pulls up next to you in like a Camaro or something and you want to smoke him, you can just switch it over to A mode real quick. But I prefer riding in standard. It's nice and smooth. It's good for riding wheelies because the throttle is just nice and smooth. Oh, there's a cop. I guess that could have been bad. Wouldn't be my first ticket since I've had this. Didn't buy this bike. I almost just got the FZ10 instead, but I just couldn't really justify the $5,000 price difference between the two. And I mean, eventually I will upgrade this to an FZ10. I want one very badly. I feel like the cruise control alone is probably worth $5,000. Might keep me from getting more tickets. The other thing that's awesome about this bike is it's just super easy to ride. I mean, when you think left, it goes left. I mean, when you want to stop, it stops. And it doesn't even have like super heavy duty, you know, giant discs on the front with massive calipers or anything. Like, it's just got some pretty standard brakes, but the bike is so light and it just stops nice. Definitely don't want to go down a dirt road. I hope this van is not turning. Oh, great. Stuck behind that guy. I wish wheelies were legal. And then I wouldn't have to be so nervous about doing them. I wonder if I could start a petition. Make wheelies legal. I don't know if you can tell how loud that exhaust is during downshifts, but it is very loud. I don't know why anyone would ever want a quiet exhaust on their bike. It's so much safer when people can hear you, because they definitely don't see you. If any of you have upgraded your FZ09 to an FZ10, let me know what you think. If you have any regrets, if the FZ10 is everything that you could have dreamed of, if it's significantly better than your FZ09, let me know. I'm very curious. Not ready to get rid of this yet, obviously. Haven't even had it very long. But I would at least like to ride an FZ10. There's nowhere in the state that I've found that does test rides, which kind of sucks. At least not test rides on Yamahas. Well, I'm almost home. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you live somewhere where the weather is as gorgeous as it is here, get out and ride.